All knocking into her knee. And I'm telling you, the reaction was exactly the same. And that's what Tom Musquiz is saying to the home plate umpire, because that loads him up with only 1 out. And now Rollins is going to have to pick the stick back up and give it another whack. Interesting.
Ashley Steinhilber is in the pitch run for Sherise at second.
Just a freshman, Tom. She's going to have to be very smart on the base pass. Never been in a situation this big.
1-0, or pardon me.
I believe we've got a 2-1 count now, or maybe 2-0. 2-0, okay. Hitter's pitch.
Rollins yanks it foul, made her head coach Thomas Musquiz dance down the line. Just under his feet.
Rollins got hot. Bases. 72, 73, 74, 75 doubles. I mean, this is a team that can hit the gap and scamper on the paths.
Steinhilber at second, Carlson at first. The pitch is outside. And the count goes full.
Musquiz, remember All-America, the senior, former walk-on, volleyball star in high school. In the biggest moment of her life, full count. Oh, man.
The payoff. Laid off. And the walk loads the bases. She didn't get the hit by pitch, but now she reaches. And Rollins aboard. And they're loaded up for Sarah Vaughn, who's due up, but will have a pinch hitter. Oh, we'll have a pinch runner, excuse me. Julia Fink will come in to run at first.
Nakasone having a little circle chat with his ball players, knowing that his defense has been zinging it around a little bit. So now all the basic stuff has got to be true to form. What assignment do you have? Check. Force it any bag. Check. Be talking. Communicate. There's no room at the end. And look at Valdosta State. A knock away from winning this thing.
16, Julia Fink. Pinch hitting for Valdosta State.
Not the prettiest of games, Tom, but one of the more exciting games we'll be involved in.
Amy Brightwell will pinch hit with the bases loaded. 3 home runs on the season. And Brightwell sends one foul on the first offering.
Junior was an early starter at third base for Valdosta State. Only 5'3", so a very small strike zone for Musquiz, who's been struggling to find the zone.
Local girl out of Lowndes County High School. In Valdosta, Georgia, snared at third base, safe at the pad.
Boy, I thought for a second there she was going to get rung up. Wow, what a play over at third base by Garces. And heads up all the way by Johnson. Not getting doubled up. Not Johnson, sorry about that. Steinhilber. Oh boy, that almost ended it in dramatic fashion. That ball was tagged. Garces with a great play. Still Valdosta State in action. Oh, the drama.
First pitch, a strike to April Hutchins. If Valdosta State comes back to win this thing here in the 7th, it would have been that close for Hawaii Pacific. Bases loaded, 2 down, 1-run game. 0-2.
The last time up, Hutchins had a nice shot up the gut that Musquiz was able to flag down and easily flip to first. Not a lot of Ks in the docket for Musquiz, but boy, could she use one or a pop-up here.
Bases loaded, 2 down, the 0-2. And Hutchins wouldn't chase, a ball and 2 strikes.
That ump's not going to ring you up on a called third strike unless it's right down the gut. He's been favoring the hitters this whole way as far as called third strikes. There haven't been many.
2-2. Sherise Musquiz out of Pico Rivera, California, came to college at Hawaii Pacific University with no intentions of playing softball. She was a volleyball star in high school. Her head coach got a call, said you might want to invite her out. And she just brought home a national title for Hawaii Pacific.
Scored by Valdosta State. No runs, 2 hits to the no errors, 3 left on. Final score, Hawaii Pacific 4, Valdosta State 2.
And the hardware belongs to Hawaii Pacific. The Sea Warriors are your 2010 Division II national champions.
Way to go, Blazers!
Sherise Musquiz pitched every inning of this tournament. And for Valdosta State, the drama ends on Memorial Day. A walk-off home run yesterday to power into the title match. But this one belongs to the Columbia Blue and Kelly Green of HPU.
Flatlining just a bit early on was Hawaii Pacific, and then exploding in that 5th inning. Using some Valdosta miscues, but the timely hitting that has set table after table for HPU ends up giving them the national championship.
The long trip for Hawaii Pacific ends in title land, a 4-3 win. And back to St. Joseph, Missouri after this.
In Division II, we believe our student athletes should be engaged with community and learn civic responsibility. For example, in Pensacola, Florida, over 500 Division II student athletes partnered with Habitat for Humanity to help build 6 new homes.
I have 2 children, 7 and 9, 2 boys. This will be our first home.
It's a great life experience to be able to help people out.
To see other ways NCAA Division II schools are engaging with their communities, log on to diicommunity.org.
To lift the trophy and call yourself champion is the dream of every college student athlete.
And Georgia Southern has won the national championship.
Don't miss any of the action at NCAA.com. Yes! Your home for all 88 NCAA championships, including over 300 live webcasts, highlights, scores, stats, and more.
Josephson wins the game and the national championship.
NCAA.com, where champions live.
By supporting our corporate partners, you breathe life into more than 400,000 student athletes' dreams. Fulfill your dream with tickets to any NCAA championship you choose. Register at ncaa.com/dreams.
Back in St. Joseph, Missouri, it's the first ever national title for the Sea Warriors of Hawaii Pacific, taking down Valdosta State. This game went according to plan for Hawaii Pacific. So many really opportunities to lose the game, but they stayed right in it to win it.
Boy, they really did. Musquiz was terrific in the circle. You know, she knew she was going to get hit a little bit, but kept the ball in the yard, and then those singles hitters did their thing.
Sherise Musquiz never let Valdosta State's big bats get going and put one over the fence. For the second best home run hitting team in the nation.
Well, and that was key. And a couple of extra base hits for sure, but Musquiz has enough belief in herself, and that's really the one-horse wonder of HPU. And she had faith in the hitters, and they finally came through in the 5th.
And what can you say to the Lady Blazers of Valdosta State? So close.
You know, both these clubs making their first ever trips to the College World Series, and they gave us a great game. It wasn't the prettiest thing, but Valdosta State showing the guts in comeback fashion, really thought they had action in that final frame, and a heartbreaker for them all the way.
Two very young teams.
Yes.
There's no reason to expect that either program wouldn't be back next season for another crack at it.
Well, you love the fact that Musquiz is able to say goodbye as a senior with the national championship. But it's Sherise and Carlson, you know, those two great seniors who say goodbye without the title for Valdosta State. But what they have done to just make sure that the dream will stay alive with the other juniors and sophomores.
The hardware will head across the Pacific. Our final score, Hawaii Pacific 4, Valdosta State 3. You can follow all the action from this championship as well as highlights and stats at NCAA.com, the official online home for all 88 NCAA championships. For Ann Schatz, I'm Tom Hart. Thanks for watching the Division II Softball Championship from St. Joseph, Missouri.